What's up, guys? It's episode 8 of Timer Scam. I am Lord Joshua as Josh, or just call me Josh. And I was gonna do your intro, okay? You're already messing. All right.
My bad.
Also, Cursive Shark.
Hey there.
Is aka Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a special guest today because I asked him to, and he beats my ass in fighting games. So I thought he'd have better insight than I do in fighting games. And this is Moses.
Hey, what's up?
I don't want to say last names right.
Yeah.
I was about to put you on blast. Okay.
So I will make this tradition and ask this first question to every guest that we have. Mm-hmm. Have you played SkullGirls?
Is that
is that really the first question?
It's not in the notes. I didn't even notice about this. Okay.
Okay. Well, I've heard a lot about SkullGirls, but no, I have not played SkullGirls.
Tonight's
All right. Well, y'all, you heard it. So sorry, this episode is canceled. We cannot have this guest on.
It's gonna be like that.
I'm joking.
Tonight's the night. You're about to be. It's a baptism of fire in SkullGirls tonight.
Ooh. All right then. So Moses, what games do you play?
Wait, we did this in the first episode, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want like my full like repertoire?
You want like a resume?
A fighting game resume.
Okay. All right. So I think it started 2011 when I started playing Street Fighter.
That was like 9 years ago.
Yeah, it was 9 years ago.
Okay.
Street Fighter 4 Vanilla, and that was a blast. And then I went to play. I think after that was, I don't know actually. Oh, it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, classic, and then
C3.
Honestly it was a blur. I was just back and forth between fighting games, between like Street Fighter, and then once Street Fighter 4 kind of got
off.
Yeah. And then now I'm playing Tekken 7, which I'm really loving.
Good shit.
Yeah, but
what? All right then. What about your mains? Who do you like to play? Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Cookie cutter. Okay.
I'm not cookie cutter. Well, that's true. In Street Fighter, I mostly played the renowned poster boy of Street Fighter, which is Ryu. I don't know. I just loved his his style, his kind of his moveset.
That's fair.
It's like basic, but
Ryu and Smash, right? That's right.
I play, basic, but like Ryu. It's got power. In Tekken 7 right now, I play Kazuya, also a famous poster boy.
Fair.
And then I also like I've been playing Steve in Tekken 7, so Steve Fox. So yeah. But
Tasty Steve.
Steve. Put the noise in the bag. But you want to know my Smash main?
Sure.
I have not seen you say. What the hell is it?
You want to guess?
Speak up, boy.
I'll guess.
What?
Ken.
It's not Street Fighter really.
Okay.
Right.
Is it one of the other fighting game characters?
No.
AKA only Terry.
You've seen me play Smash.
I haven't seen you. No. What do you play? Donkey Kong. Play Donkey Kong.
Oh my god, Donkey Kong players.
Link.
That's pretty close actually. Wow, yeah.
Why? What? Cartoon Link?
But it does.
Cartoon? Did this man really just say Cartoon Link? Oh my lord.
But no, it does start with an L, and it's Lucario.
Oh, okay.
I know. A lot of people don't play Lucario competitively.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not even in Ultimate? Really?
Yeah.
It's just he's not that good anymore.
Anymore?
PM apparently he was like dumb. Fucking Spirit Bomb. You had Command Grab in the air that auto spikes.
Okay.
He's just kind of fast, powerful. Before Rage was a thing, Rage started in Smash 4. When Rage came into play in Smash 4, Great character. You just sit there and fucking take hits. You could sandbag with that character and just come back and whoop someone's ass. But now Rage is nerfed and it's not as good. So,
Yeah.
But you haven't been playing a lot of Ultimate lately, have you? No.
No.
All right.
No. I don't have the game, honestly. But
Yeah, that's fair.
I just watch like videos online. It's yeah. I mean, it's like I think like Lucario's character is just like high skill like level like needed to play it like competitively, but like low reward, I would say, because you would I would feel like it's kind of like
But you like
what's his name?
the technical side of Lucario.
That's true. Yeah, I do. I feel like it's
But it doesn't give it satisfaction, right?
I feel like it's kind of like Lee in Tekken 7.
Oh,
If you guys know Lee,
yeah.
it takes a lot of work to like be good at him. And even then you get like minimal reward from him. So he's like that kind of character, I would say.
The guy has like really good like he has just messed up mechanics that you have to know about, and then like your your damage output is just not like keeping up with like what you're doing. I don't see a lot of Elite players online actually. Maybe one or two like that are just like mix up gods and it's like fuck me up, but not a lot. Especially in like the competitive scene. I don't think I know.
Well, I know just like a lot of Korean players that play him. think one of them is I'm Your Father.
Oh, okay.
Or
yeah.
I know Low High plays him sometimes, but yeah.
Moving on to the are we starting this topic because we had a special topic about today.
Oh yeah. Evo Japan.
I thought we were doing how to get into fighting games.
Oh.
Sure. I mean, I thought we were gonna do Evo today since it's gonna be this weekend,
It is,
and then we would do.
Well, I thought it was better if we did next week, so we have thoughts about it.
All right, yeah. Evo recap next episode. That's fine.
We can,
We do a little.
yeah, I mean, we can also do like, I don't know, predictions or something.
Oh
We
yeah.
do predictions right now.
Evo
We
predictions.
do predictions right now.
That's fine. But first, I really want to say this. I have this tweet up in front of
found
me.
out about last night. See,
Fucking
What?
the prizes for Evo Japan.
Okay, let me be
For first
disappointed.
place. For first place.
Okay.
So Street Fighter V, $9,000. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Tekken 7,
Wow.
also $9,000. Okay,
That's a little better
fine.
than last time.
Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, $4,500. All right, not as big of a game. That's fine.
Wow.
Sam Show, also known as Samurai Spirits
I
in
didn't know it was
Japan.
actually called Samurai Spirits. I thought it was just Sam Show.
Oh yeah, no. 4,500. Soul Cal 6, 4,500. Smash fucking Ultimate. You know what the prize is for that shit? You know what the fucking prize is for that shit?
Wait,
it's a
wait.
pro controller.
Is that real?
Yes.
Right here.
That is from the Evo. That is from the website.
Yen Super Skillful Smash Brothers Special. First place Nintendo Switch Pro Controller with gold smash mark.
That's it.
There's no money?
No
That's
money.
it. You don't get no. That's the money that's put into the controller. What you mean?
How much
Dumb.
what is the market value for that controller?
Base is like $60.
Are you for real?
For them, it probably
that's
it
not
probably
even worth
costs
it
them
anymore.
like less than like $2 to make anyway.
Honestly, it's so.
Someone in Evo.
Fucking
hates
dumb.
It has to be
Smashing.
like some Evo special only.
Of course it
Can't get
is.
it anywhere else.
It 100% is.
Designer. Like,
No, it 100% fucking is.
Sure. But compared to the other prizes, it's not as
What?
sufficient.
Like, all right, yeah. Let me just run through this whole one of the biggest tournaments in fighting game in the FGC, and all I get is a fucking controller. Not even
with gold smash mark.
Yeah, with the gold smash marker. So what? Like, all right, whoever gets that probably is gonna be like, I might as well
Dude,
fucking sell it on
you
eBay
just-
for $100.
Are you
Traded in at
tweet
fucking
is
like GameStop or some
the
shit.
tweet is like Smash Ultimate, a pro controller. Are you kidding me?
Does second place even get anything? I
Oh
actually
shit,
don't
you're
know.
right. Second place.
Damn.
Oh shit, that's right. On the English version of the
Yeah.
site, it says prizes for Smash Brothers Ultimate will be announced later. but I forget you have to go to the fucking Japanese to see that shit.
Second player, you only get half of the
half controller.
Oh no,
third place is the other half. The first place you get both 'cause you win.
Oh yeah, no. Smash Ultimate second place, nothing.
Really?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What the fuck is the point
Why?
of putting it then? It's
I don't even fucking know. That's like it's not even worth it anymore.
putting out Melee
Yeah.
and to push Smash Ultimate.
So hard.
They
then to
pushed
give
it
nothing
so hard last year, and then you give like fans this shit. That's not good. That's not good. Even
I think Nintendo is involved this time, and I feel like Nintendo isn't gonna give fucking cash prizes. Even like the Tetris online Maximus Cup shit, you just get $25 in gold coins, which you can use to buy.
Equivalent to how much?
It's $25.
That's a $1 per coin.
No, it's 25. It's 100 per dollar.
Okay.
So the thing is that it's
they have cryptocurrency in Nintendo right now.
Yeah, it's the eShop credit, pretty much, and I'm like, ugh.
I mean,
gross.
just looking at that makes me sad, honestly, because I mean, even
if you play Smash.
yeah, like I mean, even
I think the cap is like 3,072 players, and it filled up like real quick.
Really?
So yeah.
They're all gonna sign up knowing, or no? They're gonna. All
I don't
sign
even.
up
Who knows if they even
not
know?
knowing that the price is just.
Oh, I'm here for my $9,000, please. Oh, Pro Controller.
I guess.
So fucking dumb, dude.
Even like, at least you're avoiding the issue of what collusion in like Smash, which there's
true.
probably fucking nothing.
I doubt it.
There's no collusion in Smash.
It depends on the players. What was it? Was it last
If
Evo?
it's only a first prize, you probably figure out like
Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember in Street Fighter there was some collusion between. What was it? It was Wolf Krone and somebody else. It was like they ended up splitting the pot or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was also
that
I forgot what anime game it was, but it was also a very like popular video, like some tournament where what's it called? They were brothers, right? They were brothers, and they. Do you remember?
No,
They're brothers. They entered in the competition and they're fighting for first place. And like the first 2 minutes, they're like, the commentator's like, and the commentator and it's the TM. And they're like, oh yeah, this is like button check right now. And like they're all just like, they're not playing their mains.
Yeah.
They're just like, what's up? And then like the TM is like, yo, is this button check? He's like, no, it's yo, and the TM just pops. I was like, all right, nah, that's not happening. You better switch your fucking shit right now. The bonus pot got stripped from both of them, and he gave it to third place.
God bless.
That's so dumb, dude. Why would you make it so obvious? Like,
I don't know, like just at least like
like try to
yeah. Maybe miss a few, maybe miss a few attacks. Like, oh shit, I win, and I got punished.
I like to. Well, I mean, when I want to play, like, if you're on the big screen, like, you want to put on a good show,
True.
You also want to win at the same time, and that's kind of hard to balance, I think. If you want to put on a good show.
I don't know, cause
if you want to win, hell yeah, you go.
Oh yeah, fucking go off. Go hella off. I mean, it doesn't matter who. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter who wins in the end, but at least fucking. Since it doesn't matter in the end, just fucking go at it.
Yeah. Okay.
like do your best,
right?
At least.
Yeah, you want to improve as a player, but not as a a scumbag. Do it after the tournament.
True. Friendlies.
Not like while you're in the tournament, Or you could try and money match it. That's even that's better. That shit, yeah, you win first place. Like, all right, who's trying to lose $9,000 right now?
Oh man. Oh fuck, what was I watching?
What are you watching?
I subscribed to this YouTube channel, but I forget what it was called.
Is it FGC translated?
No.
FGC translated? You gotta get on
Base
that.
Monster?
FGC highlights or whatever. I was just watching, what is his name? Mike, is it Mike Ross?
Mike. Oh,
Watching him
my
fucking go off. I'm
God.
like,
What?
Mike Ross, the legend.
Street Fighter 5 on that whatever like show that they have,
Against-
Capcom Pro,
Is this-
Pro Spotlight or something like that?
Is this against
K-Brad?
K-Brad?
Yes.
Yeah. I showed you this. I showed you this.
I'm like,
It's so funny.
Oh,
And that was
hilarious.
recent too, because it's
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5.
Mhm.
yep. It's like,
Damn.
yo, this man is trash. This game.
You suck, Mike.
Yo, you're not allowed. Don't pick up the stick. Don't pick.
Mike is like, I don't think we really know anybody that's like really, trash at the game.
Derek.
K-Brad's pressing buttons. He's like, you know what, Mike? You suck at this game. Mike doesn't say anything. He just picks up the stick. He's like, oh, okay. We're gonna play the game.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Yeah, like literally, like I think last week I was just showing like Sebastian all these fucking FGC shit he missed
So
out on.
funny.
Dude, this was
God
like,
bless. Holy God.
dude, like the Street Fighter 4 era. That was like
I
the golden
think
era, I
that
would
was the
say,
golden
of like FGC, because
Yeah.
you grew up with like the growing
Players.
technology
Right.
and like YouTube videos, and you just see all this stupid shit. Oh, the lore, dude, the lore. It was crazy.
I like that because it got so popular online that even if you didn't have locals or anything, you could still connect with like those people there. 'cause it's relatable. You're all playing the same game, And like, and if there's new tech, you're just like, oh shit, I gotta get on that.
Yeah.
I missed that. It was a good time,
Yeah, I was.
especially like, here when it's not really, there's no scene at all.
Barely. I mean, there's
Back then,
Discord,
there was
but
like
you
no
don't-
fucking scene, dude. Like you want a scene, you gotta go all the way to New York and sign up for NLBC and shit.
Wednesday night fights.
Yeah, that's right. One of the fights.
Oh, dude. One Wednesday, we have to go to whatchamacallit.
Round one.
Well, we could do that.
Yeah.
But what is it called? It's a high score bar in Baltimore. They do tournaments. They do FGC tournaments.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Uh huh.
In Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or Baltimore City. You know what I mean?
What
But,
games?
Smash, Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, I believe SoulCal 6.
The new ones. The new games.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think they do Mortal Kombat 11 too, but I don't deal with Mortal Kombat.
More on combat.
More on combat. That's the one.
Moron Kombat. I've never heard that
Yeah,
one
like-
before.
I just want to go back on like that community of 4. I don't really feel that now though.
What do you mean?
Like I don't feel that nostalgia. Well, that's nostalgic, but that sense of like closeness or to like that community because it's become so esports. There's
yeah,
not a lot of
that's true, that's
there's not a
true.
lot of like thuggery. right. There's
Actually,
no funny shit going on sometimes. There's mostly like maybe
Serious.
pop-offs here and there,
Yeah.
reactions, shit like that.
Oh man, that's a great segue into learning how to play fighting games.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Since
that's true,
everything
that's
is
true.
so esports, people just don't want to play anymore because they're
It's gotten
like,
so big.
and it's like people are like, I can't fucking win anything. I can't fucking do anything. I can't do all this crazy combos
Yeah,
and
right.
shit. But no.
Yeah, definitely. Like one of the main attractions, or at least what keeps you going in a fighting game, is the kind of community that you build with other
Yeah.
people,
Right.
and like the community that you see like on the internet, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, and you like learn tech, and you're like, yo, how do you do this, like one combo or something, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, that's true, and like there's less of that now, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Because now even I go on the MVD FGC Discord, and it's not really like dead, but not a lot of people are just talking. Not
the
a lot of people
DMV.
are
Okay.
Let's say MVD. Same thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just kind of like,
It's so competitive.
oh yeah,
And like I think the esports scene is a dual-edged blade Because yes, it brings more people in, but it also makes them think about not getting better at the game to be a better player, but it's replaced it with get better at the game so you can get these prizes.
Yeah.
Like this Pro Controller. Right? That you all want to work so hard for, but you just get this controller.
Just get this nice gold gilded controller,
Right.
which is probably not even gold paint, but like yellow paint.
You essentially took out the respect, the mutual respect kind of thing out of like when you put in esports and competitive.
Whereas it becomes a contest of I'm better than you, therefore you are trash.
Right.
Yeah, because I think, you know, when you put something up on a big stage like that, you like you lose the connection that you had with like the player base.
Yeah.
And it's more of like you and the business, right?
Yeah.
And you and esports, not you and the players, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's gotten so big because it's had such humble beginnings, but it's starting to lose that the really like intimate type of thing with other players.
Yeah.
You make this bond kind of thing.
I mean, you know, definitely there's still, you know, some like, you know, lingering aspects of that, but it's just you would have to look much harder for that basically. And yeah, that's a little sad.
That's why I like to think that local scenes has that edge over competitive scene.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, if you're fucking good, you become the local legend for a while, you know?
Yeah.
And then like only the people that matter are the people that know you and that play, right? If you're a competitive scene, like, okay, yeah, sure.
You're not
really,
PGR.
You're
Fuck
not,
you.
Yeah, what the fuck? You mean Sonic Fox? The fuck?
Yeah, like literally, I saw on Twitter, someone got mad at a Smash player named Dark Wizzy. He's a Mario main. I think he's a top Mario main. I don't remember, but he 3-0'd a player that's higher than him in the PGR, and people are bashing him on Twitter for popping off. I'm like, dude. This is what he beat like someone who's like way higher ranked than him.
Yeah, that's
and you're not gonna let him just have his fun. Not gonna let him celebrate. Like, what? First off, what does it matter to you that he celebrates? Just because it's whatever. Like, it's a professional set. Bitch, what?
What was his pop off though?
I actually don't know. I don't think there's a video of it.
Cause like if you started like cussing out, I mean, you know,
no,
like,
I'd hard doubt it. Fucking Smash players aren't gonna. I don't think they're gonna be strong enough to do that.
Pop-offs are, you know, essential.
Right? It's
dude,
like
if you worked hard for that win, you fuck what the
you
hell
pop the fuck off, and then everyone around you, everyone fucking watching pops off.
They're like, ooh.
Oh man. Fuck.
You don't see that in a lot of competitive, dude.
Not anymore.
It's only in like commentators, and they carry so much shit. They have to carry the emotions for us because we can't hear the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Not like, you know, before you just hear the fucking crowd monsters go nuts every like 2 seconds.
Man, fuck. I don't know.
But like, how do you like? Trying to get back on topic on how to fighting game.
How to fighting game.
How to fight game.
I am.
In order to take a person that has not played. Okay, an average person that plays games, you know, here and there. How do you get him into a fighting game? Or how do you get them into a fighting game?
I'll sit there, just let them mash buttons and let them find out stuff, honestly. And every so often, like, just, you know, challenge them, fight them or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea.
So just to kind of keep them on their toes, help them point out their own mistakes. Because a lot of fighting games, you can just steamroll arcade mode by mashing.
Right. Okay.
So
Some
of
games
letting them
don't have
continue
like
to
a
get
really good
into
tutorial system.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, my favorite tutorial system right now is BlazBlue, because there's like a whole event thing where you go and you can learn all the mechanics, and like sometimes whenever I start playing a fighting game, the first thing I do, tutorial mode or whatever it's called in that game, and I learn, okay, I can do this, and honestly, I think that helps a lot with fundamentals, because a lot of them also have like basic combo stuff. They'll explain like how things can cancel into each other. They'll explain they'll explain like understanding overheads or recognizing overheads and recognizing low hits and all that good stuff. So I feel like any sort of tutorial mode in fighting games would be great.
Right.
That's true. I think even before that, like even before getting into the fighting game, I would ask the average person like,
True.
what do you like? Like, do you like this, specific fighting game? Like, do you like how it looks? Do you like this girl, how she looks, and do you want to play this girl or some shit like that?
Yeah.
And be like, okay, let's start there, and
see what she does or see what they do.
And
you don't have to try and play a bunch of different characters. Pick the first character you can vibe with.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Just trying to hard teach somebody into like the core mechanics is really fucking hard.
Oh yeah. No, you just gotta.
I
let
didn't
them go.
know about like spacing and shit until after I get like really into my character.
Oh yeah.
Then you do like a re-examination of the character later on. And you're like, oh shit. So like this is like this length. The active frames. If I'm safe here or not.
Oh, and then another thing is that a lot of it carries over to other games.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're like, I kind of don't like how fast or how slow this game is, I kind of want to try another one. You can jump into another one and it'd be kind of the same, and you could still find a way to get comfortable into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, I guess one of the first few things that you do is in a fighting game is picking a character.
Right.
So I would say, like, just advice is just play who you like, really.
Yeah.
It's just
Who looks cool, dude?
like who looks the most badass to you, and then play that character. Don't look at fucking some trash tier lists on the internet saying like this guy's top tier or whatever.
Tier lists are so ass. Tier lists really like.
Tier lists only matter in competitive play or in high level competitive play. Because there are some low tier warriors that can fucking fuck shit up.
Right, but I also think like making tier lists and like showing them off, it kind of dilutes like what you want to play. If you're starting out as a beginner,
True.
Like,
you're like, oh shit, I like him, but he's trash on the
bad,
list.
And they're like,
And like, okay, maybe the list is like pretty accurate. But if you work hard and you find other ways to like not let that shit happen to you, then you've turned that character into like a fucking F to like a triple S. For you.
Yeah.
Because you worked hard for that.
Another thing is... No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, there are, cases of like low tier heroes like in the competitive scene. Like I would like as an example, you remember this one Dan from Street Fighter 4, his name was Ixion, and I know he didn't win any major tournaments, but he did make a name for himself, and he was that Dan player.
Yeah. And what was I say? Oh yeah. And another thing is watching competitive gameplay. I feel like you shouldn't watch a lot of it until you actually start getting into hard understanding the game. Like, because if you sit there and you watch it and then you're just sitting there fucking...
And you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Right.
And a lot of times, like I said, that's what discourages people. They're like,
yep, that's true.
This looks too hard. I don't want to do it. I'm never going to win. I'm not going to... And you just kind of don't. Don't.
I say watch the game. Like character videos.
True.
Like look for a competitive person that also plays the same character that you do. And then you watch them play, or like compilation highlights.
Yeah.
And then this happens like all the time. You like watch it and you're like, oh shit, I can do that?
Yeah.
Like I can link this into this and it goes into super for like 8,000 damage. What the fuck? I play this character all the time. You kidding me?
No. And a lot of the people that do that also do character tutorials.
Oh yeah.
And so if you just fucking find those. I have a playlist of VODs that of Pichu VODs. And I just look at those and I'm like, okay, oh shit, I can combo that into that. Oh shit, that that counts as a 2-frame, etc., all that stuff.
Yeah, like speaking of like like watching like a certain player in the internet, I know from my experience of playing Street Fighter, one of the things that kept me going was like, yo, is Daigo playing?
Right. Okay.
And just like watching his videos with Ryu, it was like, yo, this shit's hype. And that's, you know, one of the cool things about fighting games is like you can like kind of like, you know, with sports, like sports teams, you can like latch onto these people, and you're like, dude, I want to see him like, you know, be successful and like play, and so I can play.
Right.
Nice little. But another thing is, it's a big thing. When you lose, you lose. It's okay. Like that's another thing is. The reason I quit Street Fighter 4 at first was because I was playing on 3DS and Seth was beating my ass.
Dude, playing it on 3DS that's a sin. Why did you do that?
No, because I got it for free, so I was like...
Bitch, you did that too. What you mean?
I didn't do that, dude.
Yo.
I know my cousin Josh did it, and, you know, he got slapped for it.
But if you lose, that's all right. You lost. Okay, you can be sad about it, but the thing is that you have to learn from it. Because obviously, if you lost, you probably just made a mistake somewhere, did something that, you know, left you open to punish, and then you just got fucked for it. See Blaze Blue. Or actually, see SkullGirls, because that shit can really, like, mountain.
But that's so hard to, like... When I think about it, right, and it's like, you love fighting games. Yeah. But what am I trying to convey? It's like, you don't actively think about that, though.
That's true.
You have to. You have to put yourself into the mindset. You have to put that mindset, though. When you're learning about the game, you don't really think about that type of stuff. You think, what they do, and then you go immediately into combos, which is... not a good step in the right direction. You need to know everything, but you wouldn't know that as a beginner player, right? But you have to be open about it, and you have to proactively like learn about the game, fighting games in general. Yeah. But that's so hard to ask from a beginner player.
That's true.
So what you want to do is like, I think it's more or less, if you want to get into the fighting games, the fight game, I think you need to ask like somebody.
Yeah.
Or just ask somebody you know, and that's hard to do though.
Yeah. Or a lot of players, or a lot of tournament players. Sometimes just starting off at your local scene, you don't even have to like enter tournaments. You can just sit there and play friendlies. Yeah. And people are nice enough to be like, oh hey, you can do this, or this is that, and that's heavily punishable, so maybe you don't want to do that as much. Yeah. And that's another way, another easier way to start talking to people. Even just doing it online. Like, I was streaming once, and I'm not as bad at Street Fighter anymore, but...
Wait, what is this 4 or 5?
5. Okay. So this is before I even had 4. Well, on my PC. But I was playing Street Fighter 5 online, and I played against a Diamond player who rocked my shit.
Let me just ask you, though.
What's up?
Why are you playing Street Fighter 5 online?
It's because I had it.
Oh, there it is.
It's because I had it, and I was streaming. I think it was one of a fight game stream or whatever, and Street Fighter 5 was just next on the list. So I was just playing that, and he was in my chat, but like I didn't know it was him kicking my ass all the time. He's like, "Oh, as Akuma, you can do."
That's also a thing you can do.
Yeah.
People online will help you if you want to ask them for help. Yeah. It's not all toxic. It's
like if I could draw like a what's the word?
A diagram.
Not a diagram. Analogy.
Okay.
To like fighting games, and like say going to the gym, right?
Sure.
You would expect people to be like, I don't know, like you get this feeling that you're like
intimidation.
Yeah, there you go. And like people like won't help you, but if you just ask, really, like people will help you.
And even if someone says no, all right, there's another person that'll help you. You know what I mean?
Also, blast their ass if they say no. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I'm just trying to play, man.
If you love the gym or as the game as much as anybody else, you'd give somebody.
You want
tips.
other people to succeed.
Yeah, if you like it, you want other people to like it too.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be like that.
That's another thing. Just pretty much replace the word gym with a fighting game.
There you go.
You ask someone to spot you, someone will help you out. I don't know any other gym analogies because I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I am.
One thing you can do is just like you're gonna ask a friend like, oh, other than like play scrims with each other, you could also go online with them and be like, can you tell me after this match or like coach me like, or I can do better.
Yeah, or fuck it, Reddit. You want to find the fucking your
go to the forums.
regional not Iceborne. Fuck, I got Monster Hunter.
No, Iceborne, that's the one. No, that's the one.
I mean, Monster Hunter
Iceborne
is
Nationals.
a fighting game, but no, it's Frostbite right there.
That's right.
But you sit there, just go to Reddit and be like, or just Google your region plus FGC or FGC Discord. And you'll find it.
We are in the new day and age in which, like, reaching the internet is like 2 seconds away.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's not as hard as it was before to know about tech and try to get into fighting games because back then fighting games was such an obscure type of thing. It is that like small genre that a good amount of people were in, but it wasn't as big as the popular games back then. And so now that community loved that genre so much that it's grown. Now it's become accessible to you. It's like, oh shit, fighting games. Like you guys, I hear it now. Like usually with my friends and like sometimes like outside, like, oh hey, you want to play Smash later or like shit like that. It's like, oh, did you hear about that new character coming out? Like from regular people that play like regular games. I'm like, okay,
all right, yeah.
And like I probably said this before on stream or on a podcast, but I think it was like last year I was watching. What the fuck is that? The fucking football. The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl?
Right?
Yeah.
And like someone changed the channel and like, yo shit, fucking fight games are on. Fight games are on, dude. Like what? I'm watching Street Fighter 5 in a bar right now, dude. Like, oh hell yeah, this is what I like to see. It's like, yo, don't change the channel, dude. I actually know what's going on, man. So it's not that hard to get into it. It's just the mindset that I think is hard to get in because it's
hard
so
to get in and hard to keep too.
It's the mindset is old and it's rooted in tradition, and it's hard to like understand that type of thing when you're playing a new game.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like it's a common mindset and like. You like want to beat somebody, basically.
Right. Of course.
Want to win. Everyone wants to win.
You wanna go up against somebody and be like, yo, let's fight, and then win. But most of the time, like as a new player, you are gonna get your shit kicked in.
Yeah.
Like that's a fact. You can't you can't just not unless you're like a gifted person. But most of the time, you will lose, and that's not a reason that you should stop playing. It's a reason where it's a time where you should reflect and be like, okay, let me just maybe try to learn while I'm losing instead of just being maybe salty and just being angry. Just try to learn.
Like if I get steamrolled, like I got fucking donked on, right?
Yeah.
Now at times I'm like, all right, relax. Let me think. What the fuck did I do wrong?
Deal with
what did I have to deal with, and what type of shit like I can do in that situation next time. Like I think I would love to stream fighting games more often because, as crazy as it sounds, I love talking to myself and trying to improve while I'm playing fighting games.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I do the same thing. Like
I did a stream for fucking what did I do? Street Fighter 5 and DOA 6 a couple like a year ago or some shit. You catch myself be like, it's like, why the fuck did that happen? It's like, wait, no, is that punchable? Press a couple buttons. Yeah, this shit is punchable, dude. Let me get this ass. What the fuck? He's been doing it free this whole time. You gotta fucking cash back on that. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like make small goals for yourself.
Oh yeah.
If you lose, like if try to block that one move that keeps hitting you, or or try to punish that that the move they're spamming. It's just like it's small victories that kind of help you, go along.
Block hell sweep.
Dude,
Block hell sweep.
that's
Just
a
block
50-50.
hell sweep. There you
dude.
go.
That's just bullshit.
Oh man. Was that what you're thinking about when I was 5-0ing you at DOA 3?
Oh shit.
Yeah, but then okay. You may have 5-0 me.
Yeah.
But then I 5-0 you.
Yeah, but that was the set. The 5-0 was the set.
Damn.
I was 5. Okay, it was 5-0. And it became. Alright, it was 5-0, and then it was 5-5. It's technically still a 5-0.
Was it a first to 10 though? Or was it
No,
first
it
to
was
5?
Five.
First to whoever gives up.
No, it was first to 5, and then I was like, I'm gonna leave after I hit 5, and then I started shit talking him like, am I gonna 5-0 this man? Am I gonna 5-0 this? And I did.
Oh, come on, man.
But then I was like, fuck. I really like it.
Dude, the other 3 sucks, dude. Like,
You're lucky we can't fucking emulate it, because I would fucking feature ass on podcast.
save that for DOA 3. Keep it down.
Oh my lord.
that's hilarious.
That's also like one thing that I would say is that you really need to find somebody that also plays as well.
Yeah, because if you're playing by yourself, you're not gonna have that much fun with it.
Yeah.
Because it was my first time playing DOA 3, and holy shit, I was fucking I literally didn't want to stop playing because I was having so much fucking fun.
Hey, when you play fighting games and you're looking at it in one way, if you have another person, you have 2 different perspectives here.
Yeah.
And so that makes you a better player. It makes you cross like, oh, maybe I can do this more. I like this move. I like to fucking style on this kid, but
Yeah.
I know it's not safe. So when should I do it? And I'll ask other people like, oh, okay, now I understand.
Yeah. Well, then another thing is playing the same person too much.
Oh yeah.
There is a point where it becomes like, oh yeah, like I can fucking. I'll do this again. I can.
I'll allow you.
I'll allow you.
I'll allow you.
It's SkullGirls, don't worry. I can fucking beat out Josh and SkullGirls, but once I go online, I get fucked. Like me and Josh, I think currently it's like 74 to 66 in my favor.
Damn, you guys are keeping count?
67.
Wow.
67.
It's 100, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know.
But
I will admit,
like-
Sebastian's mix-ups in corner is fucking god awful to deal with. But that's something he's good at, and that's something I had to deal with.
yeah.
And when I figured it out, it's
But the thing
about to be, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be the other way around, you know what I'm saying?
fucking peacock, I can't fucking deal. But anyways, like that's the thing is that I can do well against him, but as soon as I go out into the world with even someone who might be worse than Josh, the thing is that I know Josh's playstyle to a fucking T. I know what he wants. I know how he's gonna try and get what he wants.
Yo, me too.
Just sit on spin, okay?
but as soon as I try to apply that to somebody else, it's over.
I think that's a really big gap on like offline and online. You have online warriors, but you also have. I will compliment this man only one time. Moses is a fucking offline warrior, okay?
Yeah.
I'm definitely an offline warrior.
He plays more offline than I've ever seen anybody else do. Like legit, I play online for a long ass time, right? Mm-hmm. I am still not that good because online, you don't have that person next to you. You don't have that. It's so weird to say like you don't have like that intimidation factor as well, and like those small niches here and there that like you want to get good at to like edge out. Mm-hmm. Against the other person.
And I feel like my favorite thing is to like take what my like pretty much body language. A lot of times I'll look over.
Oh, yeah, that's also part of the game, baby.
In tournament, I look over and I'll like see what he's doing, and I'll just be like, okay, he's getting tilted. I can just keep further doing that, and I don't know. I'll fucking taunt. I'll run up to him, taunt, watch him shield, and then grab him, and.
Damn.
That kind of shit doesn't work online. Well, not only because you can't taunt, but because you can't, unless you're looking deep into their playstyle and what they're doing, you can't really see how they're feeling or what, you can't read.
You can't gauge it.
Yeah, you can't gauge what they're feeling.
Online, it's mostly like burst, offense. Let me get, fuck this guy up, mix up this bitch all the time, and just get like the first perfect or some shit like that. Dude, and then that pisses me off to no end, dude.
Yeah, you can.
I'm like, this is not a fighting game.
You can tell a good player from like just like a random player if it's easy to fall into this trap online. It's like it's basically rush down your opponent with offense before you can before they can rush because a good player has good offense and defense is the thing.
Correct.
And so in online, and it's like say ranked, it's like easy to fall into this trap of like just not trying to learn exactly and just trying to win basically.
Once you're offline sitting beside each other, a lot of it becomes learning the player.
Correct. There you go.
Because when you're online, you're learning the character and what they're gonna do. But once you're offline, you're learning the person beside you. You're learning how to get around them, how to, if they get you, they start pressuring you, and you're on the defensive. How are you gonna mix them up so that they're unable to keep up the pressure and stuff like that?
I think one of my favorite players that is really good at mind games outside of the game as well as inside the game is Pork Chop. Honestly, one of my favorite competitive players to watch. He's all fucking entertaining as fuck, but he also knows how to play the game. When you're playing the game, like what you show off is who you are. And if you show off that you're fucking god at this game, you pop off like you're talking smack.
Yeah.
You will get to your opponent. But I mean, like, it's all part of the fun of fighting games. After the game, which is like, hey, good game, man. You actually, when I say good game, like fuck, you know how to like play the game. I'm saying game a lot. There's two types of games. There's mind games and then the fighting game. When it comes to offline.
I think it's the mental game and the physical game. That's
okay, yeah.
The physical game being your controller, you, and your place on the screen. Right. And then mind game being how you're going to guide them into making the mistakes to allow you to get in.
That's high. I think that's like the highest tier. Once you're good at the fucking game, right? You know every fucking niche of every character. You know the whole game.
I just remembered it.
That's just surface level.
Yeah.
The deep level is mind games.
Dude, I just remembered.
That's how high level players like fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Dude, there was this tech going on in I remember Street Fighter where there was this one player, I forget who the players are, but basically this one player would fake a button press, right? Like this one button is a blank. So he presses the button to like fake a DP or something, or like a Shoryuken
reaction.
Yeah. So he presses that button hard. And then so they hear it and they're like, yo, what's his reaction? And it baits them. It's
that's the same.
It works, dude. It works.
It works. That's the same kind of shit I do with my taunt combos. I will taunt mid game to make sure that they react and immediately fuck them up.
Right.
Just make them scared.
Why would they put a taunt in the game? Why? That's the reason why the taunt is in the game, to purposely make somebody trip up.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at the game because he taunted. Like, what the fuck? Yo, he teabagged me. What the fuck, dude? If you can't teabag in the game, what's the point, dude?
Right?
What the hell? That's very much part of the game.
I see a lot of people, or not a lot of people, I see some people that they'll sit there and just, Kurosuke forward pretty much over and over again as if they're gonna try and DP or something, or
dude, that shit is so funny, dude. Like you spam crouch a lot and then they jump and
it's over.
Come on.
No, or what was that character? Was it Paul you were talking about where you'd sit there?
Oh yeah, there was a video
from Tekken?
I showed you. It was a long time ago.
Oh,
his death punch. No. So Paul's number one thing is his fucking death punch, correct? And so in order to do the death punch, you have to. It's quarter circle forward 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so he'll go into what's that called? Like a crouch forward, like some wave.
It's like a special dash. I don't know.
Yeah. So you do that, and it also goes into other buttons, but it's also just a way to mobility wise.
Yeah.
So the ultimate mind game is, when is he gonna fucking death punch you?
When is he gonna do it?
And he just keeps quarter second forward the whole time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
He's gonna come up to you, and you don't know, and then you're in a pitch like, oh fuck, and he presses the button.
That's the mix up.
No, when is he gonna do it is probably the best mind game.
Oh yeah,
because they're just scared. They can't do anything about it because you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to do it. You can just sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking Hadouken. I'll fucking Hadouken at you. You fucking Tatsu. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of scare tactics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what happens between when you're fighting somebody, like I don't know, online or offline. Is like you can like condition them to like to be scared, and so once they are conditioned, you can like take advantage of that.
Or characters that have like dumb mechanics where they're like, oh, like fucking, well, probably not Leroy Perry, because I don't understand how that works.
Leroy,
talk about that.
Oh my god, please don't start with Leroy, dude.
But like, I guess I'll put Smash in here again. Banjo Kazooie, his Wonder Wing, which is just an invincible dash that does a lot of knockback. He only has 5 of those, but the thing is that 5 per stop. But the thing is, you don't know when he's gonna do it, and a lot of times it's just his easy kill option. So once you're like above, when I'm Pichu, once I'm at 60, I'm like, fuck. If he Wonder Wings, I'm fucked, because 1, I can't hit him out of it because he's invincible. I have to either jump out of it, shield, or something, and I'm stuck just shielding all the time, trying to jump all the time. So I'm like, fuck, if he does this, I'm dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like that, the low health rush. Like once you get down to like a little bit of health and you're like, fuck, I need to, do something about that.
Yes, you can do that, right? You can also do that, but that's expected.
Well, I guess it would be.
They're like, oh shit, he's low health. He's got to do something.
Yeah,
that's what happens online.
Panic.
That's what happens online. Let me get into that fucking holy shit. In every online game that has a revenge mechanic, as soon as some online warrior gets fucking clapped and his health is at like 10%, right? He's like, he fucking presses mad buttons. He starts pressing buttons. He rage arts. He fucking supers.
Yeah.
And that conditions you to be a more respectable player, in which you block that shit and you style on this man. You fuck him up. You're like, yeah, this is what you fucking do. You like that? This is what you like to do. I encountered a person like that at Otakon. Oh my god. How much fucking shit I had to hold back. Dude, this guy's playing what the fuck is he? He's playing Ken.
What is this? Street Fighter?
Yeah, this is Street Fighter 4.
Okay.
Oh no, this is 5.
Oh,
this
5.
Is 5.
Okay.
And he was just, we're offline, so everybody's just watching the screen.
Yeah.
And then like I'm watching this man for a bit. I'm like, oh my god, this guy fucking wakes up ultras the whole day. The whole day. Any time of day, he just wakes up supers. It's my turn. Because he beats out some of the people. I'm like, okay. Alright, let's play. Dude, as soon as that shit happens, I block that shit. And then full battle round combo. I'm feeling myself right now. I'm feeling myself. I'm like leaning in, and then when I get it and I win, I'm like, I stand up tall. Oh my god, dude. Ecstasy. Pure ecstasy at that point when you know you downloaded that person.
Oh no. That's another thing, is the download. When you know.
Yeah, what's your download speed? Do you understand what people are fucking playing?
And you're just like,
yeah,
I got it.
What's your megs per second? How much can you understand about me?
How fast can you get it? No, that's. Oh man, sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just those people that just like. They just fall into it, and you're like, marvelous. I'll fucking eat you alive.
Yeah, you. That's when you know you're, you've
got
decent.
it. Yeah. I think there was this one time I had that on somebody, and I like. And after the set, I like got into my chair. I got like started laying down. I was like, and like I'm acting like I'm all tired and shit. I start yawning. And I'm like, all right, I understand what you're about to do. I'll fucking style on this man in and out of the game.
You have purposely shown weakness.
Yeah.
Correct.
And they're like, they fucking get mad. Then they just keep doing the same thing. Because they're fucking like, fucking side B, fuck you, side B, fuck you. You know what I mean?
What's your answer when you get like fucking read like a damn book? It's not you. I think it's your behaviors as you play that certain character that you have to change up.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes falling back is my answer, because I'm like, oh fuck it, fall back, let them do a couple things. Well, I'll shield it, of course, but and then do something and fall back and formulate a plan, pretty much.
Okay.
Of what you're gonna try next.
Okay.
Instead of just, once I see myself getting into a fucking loop, I don't know, I'm just sitting there naring at a shield all the time. I'm like, fuck, alright, run back a little bit. Alright, what am I gonna do now? Go back in. So, I feel like that's another thing, is just being able to plan on the spot when you need to.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. But when you're sticking to like the same combo, in certain situations, I think punishes are a bit more different because you want to maximize punish all the time. But it's also part of that mental game where you want to go for like a reset for more damage, right? And that's something you have to change up every now and again so you don't go stale on your gameplay.
Yeah. Is there move staling in like traditional fighting?
There's what?
Move staling?
Move staling?
What do you mean move staling?
Okay, then no, probably not. In Smash, there's a thing called staling. When moves get stale, the more you use it, the less damage and knockback it does.
Oh, is it like kind of like the same thing with like rolls in Smash or something? Like
yeah, where the more rolls you do, the less effective it is. Yeah. You'll have less iframes. They'll last longer.
Like a decay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I know that's a thing in Blaze Blue.
No.
Yeah, if you keep using moves in a combo, they just won't do as much damage. And there's a point where they will just do 1 damage, and it's nothing.
I think that goes for like infinites and like
True.
Just general like combo ability. If you go to a certain amount of like hits, it just starts.
Oh, you mean like scaling?
Yes, combo scaling. Combo scaling. Yeah.
But I think that's different from like what you're saying.
Yeah. Scaling is like there's an encode list of the last, I think, 9 moves you used, and if it's on that more than once, then it goes down a little bit.
Okay.
Interesting.
It forces you to mix up.
Yeah. So if you sit there, use 8 nairs, your 8th or 9th nair is not going to be as strong.
Okay. I think. I mean, that's a good mechanic.
Reset that by doing other moves to push those moves out of the whatchamacallit.
I think that's a good mechanic. I don't know if I would put that in like my game or something like that.
Oh yeah, no. I feel like if I wanted to make a fighting game, I want to sit there and watch people combo the shit out of each other. Like,
you're talking about like MVC2?
No, not that bad. Not where it,
not that bad. He said.
Not where it literally just fucking.
Dude, just pick Sentinel.
Snowballs.
Just pick Sentinel.
The whole fucking match. No, I don't want it to snowball the whole match.
One mix up, game over.
Exactly. I don't want that.
One mix up, game over. No combo scaling, dude. Just full on damage. Fuck that shit.
Bullshit. I swear.
Oh my god. Is there anything else to add to how to play fighting game?
The learning curve.
I mean, that comes with experience and time, I think. You can't really like spike your growth right away.
True. I mean, I feel like that's just any competitive game is
the
curve of understanding
Oh, and I think
everything
that's
intimately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you've never been exposed to a fighting game like at all, it's gonna be hard for you to like to just learn it like out the gate. So it's just best to just kind of take it slow as a new player.
I think you have to be really careful of the time you put in when you're playing the game, because when you think about it, like most games that are really popular, their like main like system or like their main game type is like really fast, like Call of Duty type, like you play like a couple spins in and out, right? Right. You play the game just for like 10 minutes, take a break, because people are busy.
Yeah.
And like those like people that play, they're like a little older, so they have they have life outside of the game.
Yeah.
And fighting games is really hard to get into because you have to spend so much time in it. I don't think it's the time you spend. I think it's how you're using that time. So trying to make like a fighting games on the go type thing is hard to do.
Yeah.
Especially with fighting games like Tekken 7, like it's a legacy game. So basically, if you've played the older versions, it'll be easier for you to pick up the next one. But if you've never played like a single one of the Tekken games,
it's a fucking brick wall you gotta take out with the chisel.
It's fucking hard to just pick up. So yeah, you just have to be aware of that.
And like you can set goals for yourself. That's the most important thing when you're like on a pinch, like you don't have time to play fighting games here and there. You make a goal like, okay, today I'm gonna try to manage to do this combo, or try and like block this or like get a punish here and there, and that's your mindset for like the day that you're playing. And then different time you do something different so that your like stats, quote unquote, are even out. You're not so obsessed on one thing all the time when you're playing.
Yeah.
Or your goal could be as simple as just have fun. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Just have fun fighting, playing the game.
Dude, it's a game.
Yeah.
Play the game.
Just play the game. Have some fun. Don't get too salty. Have some water on the standby.
That's right.
And just have fun.
Oh, dude. Oh, another thing. A lot of things with controllers. Do stretches. do some hand stretches. Get yourself. Make sure like in between the set or something. Fucking. Just roll your eyes around, look around a little bit to give your eyes some rest. Do some finger stretches. Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you about to say?
Sitting down for a long period of time is not good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, health wise and just like mentally. Like if you're playing a fighting game like online or something, and you just get your ass beat continuously.
You can feel the rage.
You can just feel it, just out of it.
Take a break.
Sometimes you just need a break, man.
Take a shower. Do a couple things.
Just.
You don't want to play that game with that mindset because it turns you toxic and it makes your gameplay toxic type thing.
Yeah. So just drink water, rub one out real quick.
That's right.
It's up to you, dude. Just take a break. I'm sorry. Was that not PG?
It's funny.
Was that not PG?
No, it's good.
Oh, believe
hey, that helps, man.
PG.
Shit,
No.
that helps. Fuck your pen up, fuck.
If it helps you
Yo,
out.
man, I gotta beat this fucking Cammy player. Dude. He's like, I'm about to fuck this guy. I'll show her, I'll show you my fucking, DP.
Yeah.
Yo, thuggery. Yo, thuggery.
Oh my god.
But yeah, just take a break.
Yeah, and especially in like offline and you're in a fucking tournament. You're in Evo.
Yeah.
This shit's all day, dude. You gotta be there. You gotta be in that mindset all day.
You have some time, just
take a break.
in between rounds, just like
it's okay to like refuse a round or two sometimes. Like, hey, do you want to play some cards? Like, I gotta take like a mental break, man. Like, I'm tired, dude. I'm gonna be here all day. Friendlies are okay, yeah, sure, you know, fuck around.
True.
Dude, especially playing fighting games, that shit exhausts the hell out of you.
It's mentally
just more than like other games. It's just so exhausting.
I get like brain fatigue.
Yeah,
like when I'm playing the game for a
Same. I get times where I just like I'm looking at the screen, I'm not registering it.
I'm like, yo, I don't have any more space in my head right now.
Yeah.
Like, I need to
fucking
recuperate.
lay down.
Like if
or
you're
something.
doing that, like you're in the lab, right? You're training out, you're pushing out combos, you're doing links, you're figuring out punishes and stuff. Like using training mode, like efficiency, like as efficient as you can, you get tired.
Yeah.
You know, if you keep pushing beyond that and be like, oh, you know, I can push through this, it won't be as consistent anymore. And it's honestly, it's a detriment.
Honestly, every so often, go lay down and think about what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's when you're tired, that's when watching comes into play.
Yeah.
Because when you're tired, you just watch a fucking video all day you want. You just watch, Makoto like compilations, or watch your favorite, like fighting game streamer.
Yeah.
See what they're doing. And then it gets you hyped up again. You're like, oh shit, I want to play the game now.
Damn, man.
Because we made this topic because you said something like you had some friends that
wanted to start playing fighting games.
Right.
And it just made me think like how like little people are getting into it now. And
as big as the scale is,
yeah,
I understand. Yeah.
Because you don't see that many new players whenever when a new game comes out. You don't see that many players, or not that many players, but that many new players that come out to tournament or whatever.
Oh yeah.
To try that game out, or so on and so forth. It's just all people you recognize. You're like, oh yeah, and then I see other people that I tried again to fighting games, using SkullGirls, of course, and they're like, I'm not gonna be able to win or some shit like that. I'm like, but it's not about winning.
Yeah, dude, it's about
it's about playing a game.
Yeah.
And people that just drop games immediately because they're like, oh, this is boring. Some shit like that. Yeah. It's not that it's boring, it's that you're not trying to have fun with it.
What's the most common phrase you hear a lot when you hear somebody that's trying to get into fighting games?
It's too hard.
It's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main one that I hear, is that it's too hard.
It's too hard. It's too overwhelming.
Yeah,
I won't
it's
win.
too much. Well, yeah, I won't win. Yeah. It's too much to think about.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's not the right mindset you want to have going into a fighting game. Just honestly, again, just play what you like.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Fucking
general rule of thumb is just be open to new experiences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just start out mashing. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, who gives a shit you're mashing, dude? If the other person gets mad at you mashing, they're obviously,
Yeah.
They're bad at the game.
They're bad at the game.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, why you got mashing so much, man? You can't even deal with somebody mashing? Come on.
Like, when I took them to round one, Cornelius, who was playing the Yu Yu Hakusho game that was right beside the Street Fighter 3.
Wow.
That's cool. Fuck.
He was just sitting there, he was winning shit, and he was like, just mashing. He was just having fucking fun. He was like, damn, I really kind of want to start playing fighting games. And I was like,
well, there it is.
my son.
There it is.
You're already there. You're already halfway there. I feel that's probably the biggest part of playing the game. It's just hitting the buttons.
Yeah.
If you don't hit the buttons, you're not playing the game.
You have no game.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Well, I think that's about it for tonight.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next week we'll probably be, we will be doing Evo recap, pretty much, for those who either didn't watch it or, things like that. Thank you to our guests, Moses, for coming out.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you have any social media you want to plug?
Oh shit. Social media.
So handle.
I guess, I don't know, just my Insta, I guess. Just take it slow-mo. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Or yo, take it slow mo on Instagram. Any last words?
Any last words? I don't know. Just when you're playing a fighting game, don't think about too much about winning. If you want to get started on fighting games, just again, it's that mindset. Just don't focus on winning. Try to have fun and take a break sometimes.